Well, 2 years after the war in Ukraine began, the Vatican remains active in discussions to bring the conflict to an end. EWTN Vatican Bureau Chief Andreas Thonhauser has more.
For 2 years, Pope Francis has called for an end to the war in Ukraine, inviting the faithful to pray for the martyred Ukrainian people. The Holy Father has organized several special moments of prayer. In March 2022, for example, he consecrated Ukraine and Russia to the Immaculate Heart of Mary in St. Peter's Basilica. And only a few months ago, in October 2023, he called for a day of penance, fasting and prayer. Again, Pope Francis implored Mary's help for peace. And he did not stop only at prayer. The Vatican has also taken concrete steps to end the ongoing war. As you may remember, Tracy, immediately after the Russian invasion, the Holy Father visited the Russian embassy to the Holy See, something that is really rarely heard of. He still made it a point to express his opposition to the war. And a few days later, he also reached out to Kirill, the Patriarch of Moscow, imploring him to help stop the atrocities. Last May, Pope Francis received Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. After many phone calls, this was the first in-person meeting during the war. The Holy See also used other high-ranking church officials to broker for peace. Cardinal Matteo Zuppi would be an example, who is the president of the Italian Bishops' Conference. He went as the Pope's special envoy to Russia, to the United States and to China. Apart from diplomacy, 2 other cardinals were sent to bring solidarity and closeness to the refugees and victims of war. One was the papal almoner Cardinal Konrad Krajewski and the head of the dicastery for the integral human development, who is Cardinal Michael Czerny. Many church institutions were quick to bring relief to the Ukrainian population. Caritas Internationalis, for example, led the charge. In its recently published report, it pointed out that it has given direct help to more than 3.8 million people over the past 2 years. Currently, 40% of the population is still in need of humanitarian assistance, and more than 6 million Ukrainians have become refugees. So Tracy, as we have often reported, Pope Francis has always expressed his intention to go to Kiev also personally. For health and security concerns, that has not been possible so far. Yesterday at the Angelus, he did say that he hopes to see an end of the war soon. In Rome, Andreas Thonhauser, EWTN News Nightly.